Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Trash. Basically it's just me trying pastas because that's really all I know how to cook. But you know, if you guys have any suggestions like fried chicken recipes or something, let me know because I like fried chicken, but I love pastas. And this is a pasta dish I've never even heard of until like we moved to the city we live in now because it's like everywhere. This Cacio y Pepe. And I actually ordered this. It's like one of my favorite dishes at this restaurant. And there's actually a lot of recipes for it and it seems very simple because everyone's like it's only 4 ingredients. So they say it's foolproof, they say anyone can do it. However, it does require making a sauce, like a buttery sauce, cheesy sauce, which we know is not my forte, but it doesn't involve like flour or butter melting. So we might be okay. So this is the Cacio y Pepe recipe. I'm actually following a couple different people's like recipes because they all kind. I'm just going with the easiest. I'm going with the easiest, the one that doesn't require a mixer, the laziest. Okay, so the ingredients are spaghetti, salt, peppercorn, fresh ground peppercorn, which is literally just pepper. And this is like the hardest thing to find, but we found it. It's not really maybe that hard, but it's pecorino romano. This is what it looks like, and we are going to shred this up very delicately. And then one recipe said to have cold water, and you're also gonna grab a cup of pasta water. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Supposedly it's like the easiest pasta recipe, so it's kind of like butter noodles with like mac and cheese combined because you're making like a buttery. Actually, there's no butter in this at all, so we'll see. So once the pasta is done cooking, we're gonna just transfer it right to the bowl. And I've seen a couple people do it straight to the bowl, so that's what we're doing. And we're doing it straight from here because the pasta water definitely adds to it, and we're gonna take like a little bit out of that too, just in case we need to add more. But really transfer all of that good spaghetti. All right. Today we are cooking one of the easiest pasta dishes, or so everyone's. Okay. Also keep pasta water to the side. And we are going to start adding the cheese. And then get out of here. Okay. And we are going to add the cheese generously and stir in as we add it. Okay. Keep folding in the cheese and stirring. And this is when pasta water comes in handy. So about a tablespoon of pasta water at a time just to kind of get it more saucy. And then keep adding the cheese in. This smells like old spaghetti factory. It smells so freaking good. All right. And the recipes I saw said like it should kind of cling to your noodles. So I'm just add a little bit more pasta water to it. And some more cheese to kind of make it saucy. But it smells so good. Yeah, but not too much water because I know they were like, cheese and water don't mix. And I've seen some people actually tong it up, so I might actually tong it up too. Right, so she also tonged it up, so I'm gonna try and tong it a little bit. She did a mixture. Looks pretty good. Just spreading it. What do you think? It's enough cheese? You think it's enough cheese? I mean, I have some more in here. it's probably enough. Kind of like clumping on there. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. It's smelling good. I mean, the real thing is the taste. I never know if it like looks that good with the taste. And then we're adding the peppercorn in. So do not fret if you're like, where's the Pepe and the Cacio Pepe? It's coming. It's coming. Put the rest in there. And yeah. Kind of move that over there. I think the more cheese, the better. It's kind of, like I said, a mixture of, it looks like butter noodles if you do butter and like Parmesan, but I have a feeling this is going to be tastier. What about cheese? I don't add too much water because I don't want it to be watered down, so I think this is probably the right amount. Okay, now we are going to add peppercorn. That's pretty good, I think. Maybe a couple more. It's clumping together. Hopefully that's how it's supposed to be. I don't really know. All right. Do a little tick-tock. Okay. Add the fresh peppercorn. And different recipes, they say different things. You add more pepper if you want to spice it up. Now, some people just get that really fresh peppercorn and do it on their stove. Oh, I think this is the secret ingredient. I actually saw Babish do this and he messed it up. He was like, Babish fails at Cacio Pepe, which is like, but the thing with Babish, love him, really wish I could cook with him one day. His recipes are so intricate. Like sometimes, he does basics with Babish, I guess, but even his basics are not so basic. Like his butter noodles are a lot of work. So we're gonna just, and we like pepper on our butter noodles, so I know we're gonna like this. I'm gonna take a little bit of this off. There's so much cheese on this. Okay. And just really mix that all together once again. All right. So now I'm going to plate this and do a little more pepper at the end. So we are done with our cheese and our pasta water, and we are going to plate. Now, this is actually like really simple, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna show some of my TikTok. I'll show the bites on the TikTok since we're almost out of time. All right, here is a plate of it. Okay. Do another plate. Twirl it a little like the Cacio Pepe. All right, let's give it a whirl. We're gonna do pepper on both. Ready, babe? So I did try mine on TikTok already, but I haven't really got a good taste of it. Bon appetit. Honest thoughts.
First of all, the pasta is cooked perfectly.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know, it's so interesting. It's good. I'm just trying to figure out what.
It's so interesting because it kind of tastes like butter noodles a little bit.
It's so good. I mean, so is there no butter?
It's just cheese and pepper.
Because it makes, I don't know, the noodles like, it makes them taste so good. And the way they're gonna slide, you might the texture.
Yeah.
And the pepper and the cheese both have the same sharpness.
Yeah, I think the cheese makes the difference for sure because that's what makes it taste so different. I think.
Like, I don't know if it's the pepper or the cheese that I smell and taste. You know what I mean? Like, they're the same somehow.
Yeah, this is like a little clumpy, but I mean, it says it's supposed to clump a little bit. I think the key maybe was to add more water. I was scared to add too much water. I didn't want it to be like watery because there's like some clumps in there. But I'm gonna look at your face so I can focus on that.
No, it's perfect. I think you just had some cheese in one spot. Like mine doesn't have those.
It tastes kind of the same as the one at the restaurant. Theirs is just a little more creamier. So either I need more cheese and water.
I noticed they have oil.
Oh, because I don't mix oil.
Theirs has oil for sure.
Who does?
In the restaurant.
Oh.
Because I remember it was like so much more.
I've never seen one recipe use oil though. And I watched like a ton of these.
Theirs feels like oily.
But maybe they use more cheese and water. Because every recipe I've seen has used cheese and water. Some use cold water, some use pasta water. A lot of people blend it together. I've seen a lot of people use a blender. This was like the basic one I saw. Oh, I can do that one. All people mix it in a bowl, which I thought was interesting. I thought, sauce usually on top. It's like definitely a different dish.
No, because the cheese you said was like fine dust. So you spread it around and it kind of catches to each pasta. So it kind of catches it. And I guess the cheese itself puts out some butter-like or oil-like substance because all of the pasta has it.
It's so weird. I feel like Brie and Orson just testing out recipes in the kitchen.
Well, maybe.
We are not going to end up like Brie and Orson.
I'll go to jail for 5 years.
No,
You
don't.
open a
Take
catering
that back.
company.
We take that back. We take that back. We take it back. No. No, the thing with, not to get off subject, but the thing with Orson and Brie is they were such a good team. Like, I blame her. I think she'd be way too controlling because he was fine being like.
That's why it didn't make sense, the whole thing.
Right.
Like his character development doesn't make sense.
That. We want more pepper in. It tastes like when you make butter noodles because you put pepper in there, you know?
Right.
You have the Pepe.
This is good.
You like it?
Yeah, I can't stop eating.
It is a good sign when you're eating because if you didn't like something, you only have look at our first mukbang together when I made him Velveeta mac and cheese. And he eats like one mac and cheese bite. Oh, you guys didn't like that. You're very polite though. We had sexy time though making that mac and cheese. Do you remember that? Like during.
The kitchen?
You remember? I know. Back then, I was just like, all the time. Well, you know what it is when you don't see someone all the time? It's like, you gotta get it in every time you see them. But that video is so funny because I was like, they have zero chemistry. And I was like, back then we were like very randy. Not that we are now, but more so back then because we only saw each other. I guess we saw each other every day, but it was new. But I like being in a relationship. Because it's like candy. People say if you have candy every day, you get sick of it. But not really. It's just nice to know it's there. Like, we'll have candy. Sometimes we have it every night. Sometimes we don't. But I just know it's in there, you know? When we want a little piece.
What's cool is that if we don't, the next time it becomes even more exciting. Like, it just...
Yeah. Well, that's like candy. When you don't have it for a while and you eat it.
Part
Yeah.
gets more and more exciting, and I don't know. It's always good.
Intense. Well, it was, especially when we were trying to make a baby. It was definitely more like, okay, hands off. It's a little bit more, let's get to it. Although it's just still fun.
I was just like naively go up the stairs thinking we're going and suddenly
pants down.
I'm like, oh.
But you're always,
of course.
you're always
I
down.
was like, oh, this is what we're doing now. Okay.
These weird stairs to like our basement became the place.
Like, okay.
It's a good angle. But I feel like because of Hawaii, we were so just like, woo, just like into it. I feel like that's when the baby was made. Not thinking about making a baby. Because we were just like into it. Not that we're not into it, but it was very relaxed.
It was after the wedding.
Right, it felt very honeymoon vibes. Like, woo, we did it. And we were in Hawaii. Anyways. I don't know what to tell you.
What?
I looked at spoilers
No, don't tell
to
me.
Orson and
No, why'd you do it?
I love spoilers. To me, like, I want to know what happens because it drives me nuts not knowing the outcome. But then when we watch a show, so much stuff they don't say. So I actually am kind of always surprised how it gets to be that way. I was like, oh, like I always know. Wow! Do you want some more?
What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm just blabbing. You want some more? No. Oh my god! Really? Oh my god! I'm so excited. Whew. Okay. Wow, babe.
Like from here. So there's like cheese there.
Oh, you like the cheese? What?
That's good.
Oh, okay. You don't have to eat though. Babe, I'm so happy you like it. Oh my god.
It's like the best. It's like such a good compliment to the pasta.
Yeah, the cheese.
It's hard to explain. Such a interesting flavor. I guess it's like if you like pasta, the pasta itself, the flavor of pasta. This is like
Enhances
that on steroids.
Yeah. It's definitely the best like buttery sauce we have, I think.
Because it's not like usually you have like if you have tomato sauce or some other sauces, they're the flavor. And the pasta kind of disappears in it. Here it's like pasta, and just the actual macaroni, whatever you call it.
Cheese?
No,
The pasta. Macaroni?
in Hebrew.
You call pasta macaroni? Oh, that's so funny. Like macaroni would be considered pasta here. Like people consider macaroni pasta. But this is spaghetti.
Oh, spaghetti. So what's macaroni? Like with the sauce?
The elbows.
Oh, really?
That's why they call it macaroni and cheese.
Oh, I tried it. Seriously? That's so funny.
But like you can make this with macaroni. But it's traditionally macaroni and cheese. It's like baked ziti. It's supposed to be with ziti, but we make it with rigatoni.
In Israel, this would be called macaroni.
Oh really? No spaghetti?
Not so much. Macaroni.
But do you like spaghetti meatballs in Israel?
Less. We usually cook it like with chicken, even potatoes.
Meatballs?
No, the spaghetti. The pasta.
Macaroni.
No, it could be.
Oh. Do you make spaghetti meatballs?
Not so much. Usually we cook it with chicken, like actual chicken, pieces of chicken.
Spaghetti.
Even that my mom made that.
Spaghetti and chicken? What kind of sauce?
Tomato.
Oh. Really? Oh my god, that's so weird.
It's so good.
You know what I'm dying to try?
And I think you would like that one, like the one my mom makes, because my mom makes it with paprika and spicy, kind of like your ziti.
I love
So it's like that kind of sauce.
I haven't seen it in so long. But you know what else I was like craving? Or not craving, but like it looked so good last time we were there is at Farfalla. Someone got a chicken parm and the chicken was so big. And they served it with like a penne and a wet sauce. It looked so good. Like one day we'll have to go there and like try different dishes. I mean, those dishes are so good, but like some of those other dishes look bomb. Like I
We
really
just have the ones we love so much that
yeah.
nothing beats it.
I know. We'll have to go there like 2 nights in a row so we can get different things. I'm actually so full. We had such a good day of eating today.
Mm-hmm.
Our breakfast. That breakfast is so bomb and it's so easy to make, and you make the eggs perfect. I thought I make the bacon perfect and the hash browns. But you make those like, and now we have the non-stick pan for the eggs, so
It worked.
it was such a good day. And then we had our photo shoot. Today was like my dream day. Like I wish I could do that every day. I'm manifesting that. Where it's just like a photo shoot or filming and getting glam. Like I had so much fun.
Yeah, the timing of everything was good.
Yeah, and then I felt not stressed and I felt very like chill. Everything was relaxed and fun. Made a little sandwich in the kitchen.
Ice cream break.
We eat ice cream before dinner. We gotta stop that when our kid comes around. We need to make sure he eats dinner first. We're bad examples. You're bad with the chocolate every night. Our kid's gonna be like, "Oh, Daddy eats chocolate every night." I have to hide it when he goes to bed. Then you eat the chocolate.
I mean, I'm okay.
Babe, they have candy every night. Did you say you snuck candy in your room?
Oh no, when there was like, there's a holiday where you have to fast. And I was like,
What holiday?
Yom Kippur. So you have to fast. It's kind of like Lent or something.
Oh,
I was like, not about it. I would always have some candy hidden somewhere.
Yom Kippur is my favorite holiday. It is. Let's start the new year, right? Or it's the Day of Atonement where you're like forgive everybody.
And then you start the new year.
I love that. I think like last year when that happened, like we watched Moses and Zipporah on TikTok. I love them so much, and they were talking about that, and it like hits so hard because like this is the day like you forgive everybody, you start new, like, and that was like so important. I was like, and I feel like that's when I started. Was like, you know what, and whatever, you forgive yourself too, and you make
God
amends.
forgives you.
Oh, right. You ask God for forgiveness, and for me, I feel like that was what it was. I was just like, okay, this is the day I forgive myself. Any wrongdoing, I feel like, you let it go. And I felt like that was like, because I remember that day, we were on the way to do tasting for our wedding, even though it was a fasting holiday. And I was like, oh, this makes sense actually. And I felt really enlightened. And I felt really good. And Buddhism also says to not live in the past and to forgive yourself, and you can't harp on past mistakes.
And on Yom Kippur, you go to the ocean. You throw all your sins into the ocean. And
Oh.
it washes them away.
We should have done that. The metaphorical ocean of my mind does that every day. Whenever I'm stressed or have a problem, I visualize it like being swept away into the ocean. Wow, we kind of like slammed that down.
I could keep eating it. It just like.
You want some more?
No,
No,
it's
I-
like, it just doesn't stop.
Well, we didn't eat like that much today. We had breakfast early and then we didn't really eat much.
No, but I think there's something about it. Like it's something.
No light. Well, you see, when I get it at Nona's, like I forget they give you like a thing this big, like 3 bites, and I just like chop it down. So
It's almost, yeah. I mean, it's like sugar. It's like carb addiction.
and it's easy to
It
eat.
has nothing to do with how I feel about being full or not. It just like.
Yeah,
tastes so
that's
good.
like the most pasta I've seen you eat. I'm so excited for you.
It just tastes so good.
Tahin mayo?
טעים מאוד, תודה רבה.
Toda Ima.
You met my mom.
We said Toda Abba.
תודה רבה.
Oh, Rabba. It's like, Toda Rabba.
No, I didn't do anything. You did all this.
No, first of all, you grated
Okay.
that cheese.
It's not. You folded the cheese.
Yeah. That's the hardest part. You always do the hard work of everything. You cut all the parsley, shred all the cheese. Shredding cheese is actually a big tingle. A lot of people do shredded cheese videos. Oh, we should set that up.
Foam. I've seen that, like with foam and stuff like that. People shave with foam.
People love the cheese. Oh, we should have done that.
Well, you can do it. We always have Parmesan to grade for.
But today was so like, you were doing it really fine with like snow. It looked really good. Oh, I'm so excited for my to do ASMR today. I have to get those cards. I'm gonna edit my eye doctor one before I delete it. And edit the one you did today. I felt good about that drawing.
It was fun.
I'm glad we did it.
Manifesting the babies. Foods.
Oh yeah.
This baby's gonna like pizza and flop.
Oh my god. Oh, we take our baby to the falafel truck.
That'd be funny.
And the little like carry-all. I can't wait till we can start like buying a baby necessities. Because my little app always like, you should get this. And it's like a little like baby bajorn. So you can just hold the baby right in front of you.
That's good.
Yeah.
Comfortable when I'm gardening. What?
Yeah. They used to have a backpack. My sister, I remember her dad was always carrying her in like a backpack on his back, like when he was coaching soccer, and she would just be like, well, that's kind of scary because people take them.
No. Well, not if we're home here, but yeah, the backpack sounds good to me. If I'm out watering the plants.
Gotta make sure it doesn't fall out. But I don't think they make the backpack versions anymore. Like, I think there's probably issues with them because either people were stealing the babies or the babies were falling out because like everyone used to have them, but they don't really have them anymore. Now they're all in front. Not that I've seen anyways.
Well, we have lots of backpacks. I'll just cut 2 holes for the legs.
Not
Gotta be creative. That's how we're gonna teach our kids to be creative.
if he falls out of
Stuff.
it. Now another drama channel's gonna be like, they're gonna divorce because they can't agree on
Agree.
parenting.
The baby's gonna be the
We're
front
just
or
like,
back.
what is it called?
Brainstorming?
No. What is that called? We're just
What?
hypothetically talking because like we obviously don't have a
Yeah.
baby.
That's just the first time we even think about this.
Yeah.
So it's not like.
And when the baby comes, we're so in sync about everything. Okay. Yeah, okay.
It's a good name for a baby too.
Yeah, okay.
In sync.
No. Oh my god. Mm-mm.
The Beatles. I'm thinking about name band.
We're not naming our kid
Guns N' Roses. That's a good name for it.
No, but I thought of Jagger for a boy's name. I think it's cool. Jagger.
Jagger.
And Pamela Anderson named her son Dylan Jagger Lee. And I thought, oh, they should name him Jagger first. That's such a cool name. Not Dylan.
Jagger.
Jagger. I like that. I'll tell my sister. My sister has another 80s band name, but I'm not going to say it. She wants to say it for her baby, I guess. But, oh.
She should. Names are not easy to come by.
So amazing. I love this haircut. You look like you've been like on vacation, like Palm Springs.
I'm on vacation.
Huh?
I am on vacation.
All the time, permanent vacation. Me too.
Our house is the best vacation.
It is. No matter where we go, I'm always like, I want to be home. Like, I love traveling, but also, I'm always so excited to come home. I'm like, oh, big CD, and then warm shower, and laying on the couch.
Our couch and our bed.
Oh,
2
unbeatable.
masterpieces.
Yeah, literally. Unbeatable. Well, I'm so happy you like something I cook. What did you rate this?
I mean, it's perfect. I had seconds.
Wow, yeah.
Finished, had seconds, and I would eat even more.
Wow. So, rating?
10 out of 10.
Woohoo! I would link below, but I watched literally like 3 people in the course of this, so maybe I'll find out others. Just type in Cacio Pepe. There's literally so many, but just do the basic, what I just did. Like, I did the most basic version. I did the most basic of the basics. I took all the basics and just did it, so.
Yeah, now we can tweak it.
Well, some people
doesn't really need anything.
Some people get like the full-on peppercorns and like crush them and then put them in like a frying pan.
I think it's really about the cheese, just good quality cheese.
It's all about the cheese. Okay, ready to rest our bellies? That was...
Yeah, it's late. Usually we're...
on the couch.
chilling.
Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any recipes I should follow. Easy ones. And because I want to cook other things, but you know, they're so complicated. And
I'll help.
Oh, we should see like look up like cheesecake. Oh, well, I remember one time I did a Cheesecake Factory jambalaya. We should see if they have like recipes for like something that's like like avocado egg rolls or something. I feel like I can make those.
Yeah.
Or what did we get? We got those egg rolls were good.
I like avocado.
Or no, were those like taquitos? What were those? Were those egg rolls that we like? Because I had like chicken on mine.
No, we got one time we got the sampler.
That's
So they had a few different ones.
I should try and make those.
But yeah, I mean, it's like the chicken we marinate, and then you make some kind of a dough, roll it in.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah, the dough's
we should make dumplings.
I think I looked it up. I feel like it was hard, but maybe not. Have you
It's
made
the
them?
same thing. You make some kind of a mixture of things, like the meatballs, right? Like a mixture of meat with some spices, and then once we have the dough, just put a little bit,
Ooh.
close it, throw it in the water.
We should want a dumpling date soon.
But
That does sound good.
I want to do
Oh, you have to remind me because you know me. I think of the same stuff over and over.
this weekend
I'll write it down on my.
because our week is full. Saturday or Sunday.
We have a full week.
Saturday or Sunday will be fun
Okay.
because we can either go to there's one in Santa Monica or all the way down to Chinatown.
Isn't it better on the weekday though when it's not crowded? Like a Monday. I love our Monday day at Cheesecake Factory because like no one's out on Mondays.
Those places are big. Like
Oh.
they have like
Yeah, we can
it's
do
like
it.
it's like wedding halls. You know, it's like big. There's like
Oh.
tons of tables, people with carts running around,
That's
dropping
cute.
food on the table.
Yeah, I want to do that.
It's an experience. I haven't been to Chinatown in a while.
I think since our one and only date there.
It was a good one when we went to the cake, the show, the cake room.
I don't know if that was
What?
great.
We had a fun day.
Because it was during quarantine and there was literally nothing to do, so we're like, wow, we're out of the house.
Looking at artwork.
Okay, I'm done to go. Alright, that's it. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye.